Hello everyone, this is Latasha Blanton from the Real South Africa Travel and Tourism. And you're going to have the opportunity to travel with Phil Scott to
sunny South Africa. You guys are going to have the opportunity to come to Johannesburg, and you guys are going to be coming to Durban. And we're going to set it up perfectly. It's going to be like a luxury experience for you guys. At the same time, you're going to be getting some culture. And of course, you're going to get an opportunity to talk to Phil, hang out with Phil, and get his views on Africa and South Africa.
You're also going to get an opportunity to explore the lifestyles here that are available in South Africa. And we're going to do all that for you in an amazing 10 days. We do hope that you go to the website and book, because we do look forward to seeing you here.
Absolutely. Our website is therealsouthafrica.com. Go there, scroll down. You'll see a picture of Phil, and just go ahead and book there. So we'll see you here in what we like to call sunny South Africa.
African countries like Nigeria, Ghana, Ethiopia, and so many more countries are facing a problem, and that problem is increasing every year. And the people, the local people that are producing their own authentic traditional fabrics, are losing out in a lot of money. And that is because the Chinese are taking over and printing these traditional fabrics for a cheaper price with a cheaper quality and selling it and entering the market, while alienating or pushing away the actual local talent that are spending days, months creating and making that fabric. So this is a huge issue, because it's not only affecting the people when it comes to money, but it is also affecting the actual quality of that fabric, as fabrics are part of one's culture. And we, all of us, are proud of what we produce and how exactly that fabric is made. Every culture has its own fabric and its own print, and to actually take that and just copy paste it and print it and sell it for like 1/10 of the price obviously is going to affect not only the monetary value, as I said, but it's also cultural appropriation, but in the worst possible way. They're not taking it to wear it and celebrate those people's cultures. They're taking it so that they can get money off of it, and they're changing the fabric because they're not producing it the same way these people are producing it. What the Chinese are doing is pretty generic. They are copying and pasting it on random fabric and selling it. That's why they're able to sell it for cheap. But these people, these cultures, they spent years and years trying to come up with that and settle on something that represents them in the best way possible, but they're being deprived of that. Watch this clip, we'll come back and discuss.
Kano's co-formatter dye pit is one of the last surviving hand-coloring textile makers in Nigeria. For the last 70 years, Mahmoud Abubakar has been using only natural dyes to produce traditional fabric. He worries about the future of the trade, though.
This place has been around for more than 500 years. Arabs, whites, and people from all over Africa come here because this business is not a small one. We expect that the youth should desire to be part of it, so that when we are gone, they will replace us.
However, designers say cheap Chinese manufacturing means it doesn't make good business sense to produce textile locally. Kano's Canteen Quarry textile market is the largest in Nigeria.
The progress we have made in this business is that we now have our own graphic designer who draws the designs and sends them to China for them to produce the textiles and send back to us.
The Nigerian Textile Manufacturers Association blames the decline in locally made fabric on the Chinese imports, which they claim are often smuggled.
So obviously this is not fair, and I believe the main player in this whole industry that can stop this from happening, at least in our own countries, is the government. Outside of the country, maybe it might be hard, but if a Chinese company is coming, let's say, to Ethiopia and saying that we want to sell this for cheap and let's enter the market, the government can stop that, because this should be illegal. You can't just copy and take my cultural attire and make that attire a really horrible quality and then try to sell it to me. This is criminal. But unfortunately, it's happening in a lot of African countries. And you know, the thing is, since they make it dirt cheap, they're not only erasing the cultural attire by making it a bad fake one, but they're also selling it to those that can't afford the original one, and they'll just buy it. And other people don't even know the difference between the original and the fake, so they just get bamboozled, especially people that are trying to buy souvenirs or people that are trying to learn about other cultures. They're just going to end up buying the Chinese version, which is directly impacting the people and the sellers negatively. Anyways, fam, let us know down below what your thoughts are about this cultural appropriation. I am Wongel Zelalem. I'll see you on the